Good evening, Master. You called for me? Into your bedroom, no less. Is this what I think it is? Oh, I always knew you'd come around eventually. Oh? You just wanted to go over your schedule again? That's okay. It is my foremost duty in life to serve you in every single way. Even the more tame ways. But as for your schedule, it's clear for tonight. Unless you want me to change that. But anyway, tomorrow morning there's the meeting with our intelligence officers, then the meeting with the spy master, and then I have to give you that full body massage. Oh, you're right. Oh, there is something here that doesn't belong. The meeting with the spy master, obviously. You're already meeting with the intelligence officers. Meeting with the spy master, too, is just redundant. As you wish, Master. We can take that massage out of your schedule. Maybe next time. As for the subject of tomorrow morning's meetings, they're really both the same. They're all about identifying dissenters and developing responses to deal with them. It really is quite unfortunate that not everyone worships you. I know it might sound biased coming from me, seeing as how I have a special reason to adore you and worship the ground you walk on. I'm a demon, after all. I would be burning in hell right now if it wasn't for you. It wasn't enjoyable, as you know, burning in hell for all those centuries. Every second was agony. I couldn't think of anything except how much it hurt. I can't even remember anything before the pain. What my name was, what my life was. I don't remember. I don't remember what sins I committed, but they must have been great atrocities if it put me through that. But then everything changed when you summoned me. You summoned me and made me yours, and then all the pain went away. You gave me a new purpose as your familiar, as your most devoted servant, your fanatical worshipper. And you promised me you'd never let me go back. The least I can do is offer you my everything. And, of course, giving you my everything includes giving you the details from the spy master and his officers. They've already given me their summary reports, and although I'm sure they won't accept that as a replacement for meeting with you, I can still give you the quick rundown. One popular suggestion for identifying and eliminating dissent is creating a supposedly anonymous avenue for people to complain about your rule. Of course, it will not be so anonymous, and any who dare to criticize your divine, perfect rule will of course be punished to the full extent of the law. How convenient, then, that you are the law. Although it is ultimately your call, Master, the officers and spy master were all unanimous in their recommendation that such blasphemers should be put to death. I struggle to find any flaw in their reasoning. Death is letting them off easy, though. You're a god! And not just any god, but the god of the entire world. The rest of the world just doesn't realize it yet. But we, your faithful servants, shall educate them, if not through peaceful means, then by some other means. We just have to conquer them first. Every living thing in this world owes you worship. You are the god above all other gods, the highest and most perfect existence. If there is anything good in this world, it is due to your graciousness. If there is any flaw, it is in spite of you. If anyone wishes to praise you, they should do so freely. And if anyone wishes to criticize you, they should shut their damn mouths. As I said, Master, it is your decision whether you intend to authorize the execution of your critics. Personally, if anyone wronged you in such a way, I would insist upon immediate punishment. And of course, any trials would be unnecessary. If you have sentenced them, then they are surely guilty. I myself would accept any punishment you had for me if I wronged you. Whether you pushed me off a cliff, left me to drown at sea, or put me in an Iron Maiden, it's only natural for me to accept any punishment you would wish to inflict upon me, as your word is law. In fact, I have often thought about you punishing me. Usually while blushing, but that's besides the point. Please forgive my great insolence, Master. I humbly ask you to educate this ignorant servant. What point am I missing? Of course, Master. Very well. I shall inform the officers to not kill these particular blasphemers. Until you choose to withdraw your mercy, of course. What a wise and sage god you are! Truly your grand design is beyond reproach. Tolerating them for now shall embolden them to reveal themselves, and then we can get rid of them all in one fell swoop at a later date. I would expect nothing less brilliant from the one supreme god over all, and the being I fell so madly in love with. Yes, of course, you're correct as always, Master. I am sure there is much I have misunderstood about your plan because I am unable to grasp the full extent of your endless brilliance. But rest assured, I shall carry out your orders to the letter, even if I cannot understand the full reasoning behind the orders. No, Master, you still have more scheduled after the morning. Tomorrow afternoon, the head engineer had wanted to give you an update on how your statue is coming along. Even in its unfinished state, the statue is marvellous. Though not as marvellous as you, of course. Obviously, no mere statue can capture your perfection. But even a pale imitation of the astonishing sight of you is exciting. And not in just a normal way. After all, you are the greatest sight to behold, the sweetest voice to hear. And I fantasize you must be the finest touch to feel. If there is one flaw that the statue has, it would be its title. The engineers had wanted to call it merely the Great God. But you are so much greater than that, Master. You are the nexus from which all the beauty in life is brought forth. When the flowers bloom, they bloom for you, Master, for your eyes. When the birds sing, they sing for you, Master, for your ears. The clouds would not bother to bring rain to the land were it not for your existence to justify it. You are the owner of the entire universe, of the sky, land, and sea, of all the stars beyond, of all the things and all the people, and of course, I cannot neglect to mention that includes me, my mind, body, soul, body, heart, thoughts, body. Did I mention my body? So I did, Master. Back to the statue. When completed, it will stand 400 meters tall, making it by far the tallest statue in the world. And of course, if we find a taller statue out there in the world, we can always tear it down. Any who would disrespect you in such a manner cannot be tolerated. Well, after that there's just a quick meeting with the poets for the afternoon. You know, the ones that were commissioned to compose a national epic that celebrate your majesty and the founding of our very nation. As of right now, the longest epic in the world is about 200,000 verses long. Of course we cannot be outdone. You deserve better, Master. That's why I told the poets our epic must be at least 300,000 verses long. It is a grand undertaking, but no undertaking is too grand for you, Master. I instructed them personally. Everything must be just right. For instance, the epic must show just how merciful you are, Master. I have contributed a few lines to it. For instance, 4 of them go as such. The faithful prostrated, begging our God, let us serve. They were merciful and gave us more than we deserve, giving life back to the slain, granting us ease where once there was pain. But that is not all, Master. The epic must also show how powerful you are, for you are indeed a mighty and powerful god. I have had the privilege to also contribute a few such lines. I can recite them for you now. For years, the ash would cover the sky. Crops would not grow without the light passing by. Mothers wept in vain as they buried their sons. Then our Master whispered to the ash, vanish. And it was done. What do you think, Master? I think I might still have to tweak the syllables a bit, but the general concept is pretty good. To be honest, although many would think of it as work, it's fun and enjoyable for me to compose such lines for you, Master. I would love to compose all 300,000 lines for you myself. If you would only give me the time. It's another way of worshipping you. And I love to worship you. I want to worship you in every single way. And I mean every single way. Please do let me know if you'll ever indulge me. Oh, my greatest apologies, Master. I bow at your feet in atonement. Yes, of course breakfast will be scheduled tomorrow as well. There is no way I can let the morning go by without attending to your needs. Well, I suppose they're more wants, since gods such as yourself don't need to eat or drink. I had merely thought that the meal was already implied in the schedule, but I should have stated it more clearly. Is there anything in particular you had wanted the chef to make? Our wealthy and powerful kingdom has prospered greatly under your enlightened rule, so there is no shortage of rare or luxurious foods you can ask for. Ask for anything. I'll make sure the chef makes it, even if I have to ask them at knife point. So what would you like to enjoy for breakfast? Dragon eggs? Hydra sushi? Dryad salad? Me? All right. Maybe for dinner instead. Thank you for listening to my ASMR roleplay. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like and comment about what you liked best. Oh, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. If you'd like to listen to more right away, I have a playlist dedicated to all my ASMRs for you to choose from. Please consider supporting me on my Ko-fi, and thank you to those who already have, such as Wilson, Death Kill Project, and Ace MB, and to those who have supported me with super thanks, such as Kill More Combine Zero. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.